Good evening, guys. Tony back again, Horror in Todge. Hope you're well on this Wednesday evening. So we're at day 28 of 31 Days of Horror. Only a few more days left, guys, now. So we're racking through these. And I thought I'd watch a slasher tonight. Haven't watched one, obviously. You know, I've watched a couple in this 31 Days of Horror, but I'm a big slasher fan, so I thought get one out of the pile and let's have a look. So I chose Jeff Lieberman's 1981 slasher classic, Just Before Dawn. This is a nice 88 films release, which is quite hard to get hold of now, I think, but yeah, really cool slasher, early 80s. I'll tell you a bit about it, guys, and give you my thoughts and a short review. So this one stars George Kennedy, of course, it's a slasher in the 80s. Deborah Benson and Chris Lemmon. And basically it's about these guys who go on this hiking trip. I think it's in Oregon or somewhere like that in America, all in the mountains, basically. And they've got this big, like, camper van. There's 2 girls and 3 boys. And this one guy knows a lot about hiking and stuff, and he sort of takes them up there. George Kennedy plays the role of the forest ranger. So he's got a house there and he sorts out, you know, the forest and the mountain, like a mountain ranger, forest ranger, that sort of thing. And the guys go past his house and he sort of stops them on the way and says, don't go up there, you know, the general slasher stuff. You don't want to go up there, that sort of thing, you know, what's in every slasher. It's all pretty cliche, but, you know, I love slashers. And everyone does, don't they, in the horror community. But, yeah, so he tells them not to go up there. They defy and they go up there. And essentially there's these like inbred sort of, I don't know, hillbilly type people. There's this like mum and dad and a girl, and they keep seeing them in the forest, and, you know, they keep saying, go away, you're not welcome round here. But they're not really the ones who's going to be doing the slashing or killing as such. Basically, you find out later on there's these 2 like twins, great big guys, even bigger than me, tall as well, and they're like interbred, and they're twins, and they both carry as you can see, a big like a machete sort, machete sort of cleaver, you know. And basically they're just picking the guys off in the forest. But one thing I did like about this, even though it was like early 80s, 81, was great like cinematography, because it was in the woods and in the mountains. There was I suppose some people might say it's a little bit boring, but I quite enjoyed it. They're like, these guys are going round and taking photographs and stuff of like waterfalls and nice scenic places and stuff, you know. So some great cinematography of that sort of thing, and like animals and stuff, you know. Just great camera work. And the guys are like going under these waterfalls, and the camera's right in the distance. You can see the guys, you know, little, and it just looks really good, really vibrant. Not a bad Blu-ray either here. Some nice colours, and, you know, it just really popped. I really enjoyed the guys' performances. Yeah, and basically the campmates just get picked off, basically, but it all happens towards the end. There's a bit at the start where you first see the 2 twin brothers, and they're like, there's like a church nearby, and it's like derelict and abandoned. The roof's got a hole in it, and there's these 2 like hillbilly sort of guys getting the candlesticks or candle holders out of there. They're just like unscrewing them to take them home for themselves, and these 2 brutish twins turn up and sort of massacre one of them, and one of them runs off, and he sort of finds these guys who are in the bus, or in the camper van, sort of stops them in the road and says, you know, can you help me, I'm being chased by, and they don't sort of believe him. They just, because he's got like this whiskey or something, brandy or something, they think he's, you know, a bit crazy and a bit drunk. but they should have believed him. But yeah, so it just pans out like that. A lot of bit of drama aspect to it, like I say, with the scenic routes and stuff, and the great lake shots. And then you've got George Kennedy there, who goes out looking for the guys when they say they're going to be in this one place and they're not, and the guy sort of a guy turns up and says he's seen some youngsters at this certain point, so he goes out on his horse, on a lovely grey horse, to look for them, and then he starts to find out what's actually happening. There's people being picked off. Not the best kills in the world, because it's just like, this machete, and it's not the goriest, it's not blood soaked or anything like that, but I really enjoyed it for an early 80s slasher. I love that sort of thing. So just a short review, guys. I can't really say much more about it. Probably give more away than what needs to be given away. But it's a slasher at the end of the day. If you're going to watch it, you're going to watch it. I suppose most of you guys have already seen it. But yeah, Just Before Dawn, I'll give it a 7.5, because I absolutely love slashers, and 80s slashers at that. So yeah, 7.5 out of 10. Tell me what you think, guys, if you've seen Just Before Dawn. What you think of it. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, get in the comments. And I've been Tony, guys. I'll catch you all for day 29 tomorrow. Thanks a lot for watching.